everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Paldea Evolved. So we're going to be talking about the pre-release coming up for the new set that drops on June 9th. We all know that some of the cards accidentally got released at Targets recently, so some of the cards are already floating around out there. I haven't seen if anyone's gotten any major pulls yet, but I am curious to see what the pull rate is for this set and what the cards end up looking. I mean, we already have a really good idea considering we've seen most of the arts already, but I always try not to dig too deep personally because I like to see them in person and be more surprised. So these guys are the pack arts for the Paldea Evolve set. My personal favorite is going to be Shinpao with those giant fangs. Just okay. Moving on from that embarrassing moment. I do really like the pack arts. I think they did a really good job with this set art-wise. I feel like it's more exciting. All around am enjoying more of it. So I'm hoping that the future sets also, quick note, I'm super excited for more information on the English release of set 151. Anyone else? Because it makes my inner child super happy. So this is Baxcalibur, the first of our 4 promo cards for the pre-release events. It is a stage 2 Pokemon with 160 HP. Its ability is Super Cold, which says, as often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic water energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. It's a good ability to get that extra energy out there. Depending on what the pre-constructed decks are for pre-release, this card could be usable. The only downside is that it is a stage 2. Its attack is a 3 cost, 2 water energy, 1 colorless, does 130 damage. Not ideal for being a stage 2, but still usable. Mainly what you're going to want this card for is for its ability, because getting that extra energy added is phenomenal, whether it be in the pre-release format or in a standard tourney format. So I could see this card getting some play outside of just pre-release. We'll see what kind of decks. I mean, we do have Shinpao coming out with this set, so I could see it getting a little bit more play than maybe some of the other cards that I'm about to show you. So this is our second of 4 promo cards for the pre-release events. Tinkaton. This is just regular Tinkaton. The ability is Gather Materials. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 3 cards. So that extra draw support in pre-release is going to be paramount, I feel like, because draw support is really hard to come by. Also, its attack is 1 psychic and 1 colorless. Special Hammer. It does 90 damage. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, the attack does 90 more damage. So it has the opportunity to do 180 damage for 2 energy. Special energy is coming out in this set. I think we're getting 2 or 3 different kinds of special energy in this set. I'm not quite 100% sure on the number, so don't quote me. I could see this card getting a lot of play inside of the pre-release format. I'm not sure how much play it'll get outside of that, because we do have a lot of supporters. I mean, a Pokemon with an ability like this is very handy, but it is a stage 2. That is its hang up, because we have Radiant Greninja who we can put down and just use concealed cards where you discard an energy and draw 2 cards. So I don't know how much of this is going to see play, especially with only having 140 HP. I'm curious to see what kind of play it will get outside of pre-release, but inside of pre-release, I feel like it is going to be a massive help. So this is our third out of our 4 pre-release promos coming out with Paldea Evolved. This is Pelipper. I think that's how you say it. Forgive my mispronunciation if it's wrong. His ability is Hearsay. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, during your turn, you may choose 1. Put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand, or search your deck for a supporter card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So that searching out a supporter is nice, but it is a stage 1. You can only use the ability once. His only attack is 3 colorless for 90 damage, wing attack. I feel like this is not the best of the pre-release promos. I also don't know how much play this card is going to see outside of pre-release, if any in pre-release. It's not an ideal card. It had the potential to be a really awesome card. So I wish that this was a basic Pokemon, and when you put it down, you could search for a supporter either through your discard or through your deck. It might see some play out of pre-release, but again, it's not really much, especially with only 120 HP and only doing 90 damage. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. I could be way off base and everyone could think this card's awesome. But personally, for me, I would much rather have Baxcalibur or Tinkaton. I feel like those two cards are going to be far more useful, especially in the pre-release format. So the last of our 4 pre-release promos is Murkrow. Murkrow does not have an ability. It's a basic Pokemon with 60 HP. So this Pokemon has 2 attacks. Both of them are only 1 energy, which is really nice. But the first one is Spin Turn. It does 10 damage. Switch this Pokemon with one of your benched Pokemon. So it can get in there, get it out of the active, that's alright. But again, 60 HP, only 10 damage. It is basic, which is nice. This could get you a turn to attack. I don't know how useful it will be. And then its second attack is United Wings, 20 damage. This attack does 20 damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile that has the United Wings attack. So you could make a funny like meme deck based off of this card, because I know there's a few other cards in this set that's releasing that have the United Wings attack. So it could be fun, I guess, but overall this card for pre-release, unless you have a deck with Flamingo and I think it's Waterroll is the other one, and Murkrow in it, you're not really going to have much luck at pre-release, and outside of pre-release, I feel like this Pokemon has too low of HP with the current meta to be of much use. Let me know your opinions, I'm curious. Also, please feel free to like this video if you found any of its contents useful, but back onto more of the Paldea Evolved stuff. So my personal chase card for this set is the full art Boss's Orders. I love this art. I don't know why I'm in love with this card so much. I love it. It makes me really happy. Plus, dude's got like a cool little eye patch thing. Like, I just really want it for my personal collection. What is the one card out of this set that you're looking for your personal collection? Or multiple cards. What cards do you want? Also, for anybody joining us on their Pokemon journey this set and wasn't into Scarlet and Violet, this is the current pack composition. It's gonna have 4 commons, 3 uncommons, 1 reverse holo, a second reverse holo, or an illustration rare, special illustration rare, or hyper rare. Then you're gonna have 1 rare, which could also be a double rare or an ultra rare, 1 basic energy, and 1 live code. For anyone that doesn't know, I really like the live codes. I like playing it online. It's really great for testing decks, especially if you play the TCG and you buy a lot of Pokemon cards. So my last bit of this video is going to be a quick rundown of what a pre-release event is for anyone that has not done one before or would like to know. What you're going to do is you're going to get a build and battle box. That build and battle box is going to have a 40 card pre-constructed deck. It's going to have 3 additional booster packs. So what you're going to do is open your additional booster packs, see which cards you get, see which pre-constructed deck you have, and then combine them to build a deck from there that is going to crush your enemies, or in my case attempt to crush the enemies and then end up being crushed, which is perfectly fine because I just do it for the fun. I enjoy the TCG, I enjoy playing it. But if anyone would like more information about pre-release or wants a more in-depth explanation, feel free to comment on the video below and I will make sure I reach back out to you to answer any questions. I'm really excited for Paldea Evolved. I really hope that you're excited too for this new era. The Scarlet and Violet era so far seems like it's going to have a lot of really exciting cards and a lot of really playable cards. I know that it's kind of hard to get away from the V's, the V-Stars, and the V-Maxes of the Sword and Shield era, but I'm really, really excited to have more evolution lines in my decks. I don't know about you guys, but it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I hope you have a great night, morning, or afternoon. Please come back for the next video. Thank you. Bye.